65 years old that's with all the smoke. There is no, you don't walk in and turn in your resignation papers out in 22 and things are a little more lighthearted and things are changing and now Crips are cool with Bloods some way. No, that's cool. But a lot of niggas is still out here really, really, really banging. And when I say a lot, I mean in the 90%. So just because you don't see it on the internet, like this shit is LA, and I'm not taking away from Chicago or Little Rock or the BX or New York as a whole or Miami or Lil Hate. No hood in America am I taking away from. But this shit out here is so tricky because there's so many small facets of gang banging. Like it's just crazy. So you don't get to say I'm done. Hey yo, here's a perfect example. What did Snoop wear on the Super Bowl?
Blue, Nick. Blue.
Snoop like 46 or something like that, 47. Like it, and you every time you see Snoop, it's still Long Beach 20 insane. It's still Crippin'. It's still, and Snoop is on America's the talent show. He with Martha Stewart. Snoop is on TV. Snoop is everywhere. But Snoop is still Crippin' heavily. So I'm saying so what we not doing is we not like Snoop ain't saying like go join the Crips, but he's saying this is what I am. And a lot of people be like, damn, Snoop, you too old. No, that's not the culture.
Well, what happened to me was the first person I linked up in LA with, who's still my brother to this day. Shout out to Inglewood family, Mac 10, you know, OG Muggs and all the Fat Boy. I linked up with them and we shot that movie Blood Thicker Than Water.
Seen it. That's
game in New York ever.
That's a hood classic, by the way.
Yo, bro, let me tell you, I know it's a fucking hood classic. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I risked my life to shoot that fucking movie every day. Rest in peace, my homie Dum Dum. Yo, I had a homie out there. His name was Dum Dum. He had dude's name on his hand, on his arm. They buried him in the Fat Joe jacket out there in Inglewood. He had full on his arm. And so when I get out there, Mac is like, let's do this movie. Motherfucking grandmothers, grandfathers, everybody driving red. The whole hood is red. I mean, yo, bro, it was some dumb shit going on every fucking night. They'd be like, yo, duck in the trailer. Somebody's about to turn the corner and shoot the block. I just didn't understand why they chose to shoot this movie in the middle of the activism.
Because look, really, it ain't really nowhere else to shoot the movies if you're shooting a hood movie. Because think about it, everywhere out here is a gang. So even if you went to the Valley, right? Even if you went to the Valley, then you would run into like Wax gang. Because Wack is from the Valley. He not from the city. But I'm saying it's gangs everywhere. Like you got our biggest gangs in the Valley. Like a lot of people like say, oh, y'all from the Valley. But it's real big gangs. Like Mexicans in the Valley is some of the ruthless gang members in LA. And then Wack is in the Deep Valley. You know what I'm saying? Pacoima, Piru. They really banging out there. So it's just everywhere you go. Yo, you go to the beach. They got the beach gang. Like they got Venice Shoreline.
Gang shit out there. So we shot that movie for 2 months straight. And every day was every fucking day was a theory. Shout out my homie Wavy. Wavy is, let me ask you something. You brought up Wack. Shout out to the homie Wack. What is it like having Wack 100 as your manager when he getting all this shit over the place? And what is it like game? Like, do people blow up your game? What's up?
Hey, yo, look, Wack is it every day. Wack is on some type of blog doing something wrong to somebody per their, how they feel. And every day, them niggas come in my Instagram like, yeah, you and your homie, it's up. I'm like, what? Where? What do you do? What? Why it's up? But man, Wack is just. I think a lot of the things Wack says, a lot of the shit that like people don't want to say. He had those conversations that's uncomfortable, and a lot of it is really true. I mean, all of it probably, but he tells the truth, and people in general do not like hearing the truth. The truth hurts.
Nobody,
that's a real thing.
I almost don't like the truth. When I go see my moms and pops, and my father sit me down, he'd be like, yo, you ain't shit, nigga. He's shit.
Hey,
I hate the truth.
right.
I sit down my father, this guy touched my vein. I be looking at him like, are you serious, man?
Yeah.
I everything in this
Hey,
mother.
so look, so
We don't
when
want the truth.
no, and so when Wax say a lot of this shit, it may be the truth, but sometimes it's just like you shouldn't say this shit, but he says it. You know what I'm saying? Now me, I'll be like, I'm not gonna say that. He don't have that filter, so then people get mad at him and they say what they want to say. But you know, still, that's my brother, so I gotta stand up with him, and it is what it is, man. And again, man, LA tricky, and so he know what he doing, and you know he ain't walking around here light, and you know he got his niggas, and I got my niggas, and we here, and we don't wake up trying. Well, I don't wake up trying to kick up dust. I imagine he doesn't either. But niggas ain't running. You know, we do that too. But we trying to stay positive. We trying to be, you know, hosts on the Wendy Show too one day. You know what I'm saying? We trying to elevate, baby.
Yo, we trying to elevate. Nah, you definitely elevate game, and I'm proud of you. And you said it on Drink Champs, but I gotta admit, part of the reason you broke up with G Unit was because of Fat Joe, Jadakiss, and Nas. And I always took that as a stand-up. I'm not sure if it was the smartest thing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know if my 4x4 G-Wagon agrees with you. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if the Cubans, my boy Vabaro, I don't know if my Cubans agree with you.
Yo, listen, no. You stay getting the bag. You do your thing. I hate it had to be over us that you would split up something so great.
Yeah. Hey, now you know what's crazy though?
Great.
Not to cut my brother off, but for what you did for me when I was in Miami a few weeks ago, all the Carbone, we even. Because I broke up a whole group for you. Literally, you said it out your own mouth.
Yo, listen, man, I hung out with you in places I won't hang out at. Just because I know Games is there, I want him to know we good. I'm up in there. The boys is in there. We good. You know what I'm saying? I want you to feel like you can skip to my loop wherever you at when you with me. And that's another thing about LA that gets me confused is no matter what big homie you with or the king of Bel Air, whoever the dude wants to be, shit can still happen.
Yeah, it don't matter. It's a few guys you could really stand next to that, you know, like Draws is one of those guys. Like you can stand next to Draws and you be all right. You know what I'm saying?
So it's because I've been around the biggest. Like they done told me, yo, this is the king of all, and the bullshit still go down.
Well, you got the young niggas, they don't really care about who used to be whatever. They don't care. But that's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like you said with the whole I can't believe I broke up a group for one of my best friends in and out of music, Fat Joe, Nas, Kiss. And you know why I did that? Because nigga, I grew up on like you and Pun and the Locks and like nigga, you know, the scales where they wear the wells with. Like I couldn't. So when 50 was talking about we beefing with these niggas, I like lo and behold, I was in a group with those niggas, but I wasn't breaking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in half with G Unit. I ain't see them niggas until it was time to work. So I didn't grow up I grew up to Fat Joe, like on Fat Joe music, on Pun, on Terror Squad, Cuban Link. Like I was locked in. Them niggas like that shit when I was listening, when I first started smoking weed, it was the Cuban Links album, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? So I was confused because I thought like I was supposed to be loyal to like where my heart was, and my heart wasn't. Like a lot of people like, oh, you nigga 50 put you on. No, 50 did not put me on, bro. People don't understand that at that time in LA, I was it. I was the nigga. So that's why Jimmy took me and told 50 he was putting me in G Unit, and 50 accepted because nigga, my name was ringing bells in the streets of hip hop. I was already on. So it didn't matter if I signed with Diddy or Irv or whoever the fuck, I was still gonna be game. I'm not saying that like Aftermath and Dre and 50 and those niggas didn't help, because that is my story. But if I would have signed the Terror Squad, nigga, I would still be the game. There's no doubt about it. So, and again,
let me ask you a question. I seen a little video at the Laker game. You walking past Jimmy Iovine.
I didn't see him.
Ah!
Hey, yo, look, let me tell you, Jimmy Iovine is like 5'2". Larry Jackson, who is like maybe 6 foot or 6'1", Jimmy was walking with a little hat on and just looked like a regular little white dude. I didn't know that was Jimmy Iovine. When I seen the video, I'm like, oh shit, that was Jimmy Iovine. Now, Jimmy Iovine probably didn't see me, one. And if he did see me, he probably felt like fuck Game. Like Game fucked up my money. I'm not saying shit to Game. So I get it. I understand it. But I'm not cutting out paper. I'm not cutting out paper dolls in a corner waiting to be spoke to by Jimmy Iovine anyway. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about? I saw Larry Jackson.
I done been in restaurants where the man, and I got no problem with Jimmy Iovine,
Yeah.
but I done been in a restaurant where the man ran out the back door and all that because they told him Fat Joe and the Terror Squad is in here. And that was when I had beef with 50. He would just be break. And I was like, yo, I don't know why this man, I don't have no problem with this guy. So I seen how Larry talked to you. He knew Jimmy was beyond him, and Jimmy spun and got him. But it ain't no beef anyway. You wasn't gonna beat up Jimmy.
So you saying Larry Jackson ran the play on me?
Yeah, he did.
All right. But hey, he got it.
But he did the Heisman, and then Jimmy spun it around that way. Oh,
see, I didn't see Jimmy. I saw Larry, and I just acknowledged him for his work at Apple Music, because when we see each other, we should say you doing a good job and you doing good. But with the whole Jimmy Iovine and the whole 50, and I'm gonna say this, and then I'm at the studio about to go cook something. But with the whole beef, and it's crazy how the G Unit shit fell down when I was trying to like hold down Fat Joe and that. But and then when I was going through that beef and shit, Eminem and Dr. Dre had to side with 50. Eminem because 50 and Shady and Eminem and G Unit, that was their thing. And Dre was gonna ride with me because it was NWA, it's Compton, but it's a business. And at 24 years old, 25 years old, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And that gotta like,
Eminem, super loyal. I was mad cool with Eminem, and I fought the beef with 50. He never said nothing about me. But he never talked to me, and then once I squashed the beef with 50, Eminem became my boy again. He's a loyal motherfucker.
You was about to go bar for bar with him?
No, nah. Come on, that's Eminem. What I'm saying to you.
Wait, hold on. Fat Joe can't go bar for bar with him?
Yo, listen, Eminem is dead night. I'll go with anybody.
All right.
What I'm saying is, he was my man. And then when I caught the beat with 50, remember he was on the Lean Back remix and all that. He just faded to the back. He didn't diss 50. He didn't diss Fat Joe. He just stayed in the cut. And once everything got cool, he passed it up and showed love again. One last question, Game. Dr. Dre, the line you took when you said Kanye did more for you than Dr. Dre, in one way, I mean, do you want to patch that up now, or you still feel the same way? I mean, everybody, Dr. Dre, from people's perspective, we always felt like Dr. Dre put you on, right? And so when you say, yo, Kanye did more for me than Dre did for me.
Hey, yo, again, like I said, yeah, it's like I said, it's like Dre, I was already like it's in it. Like I'm just being honest, bro. It didn't matter if I signed the Death Row or Aftermath or Terror Squad or Def Jam or Bad Boy. I was going to be the Game. I already had the streets locked in LA, bro. That's why I got signed. I got signed because I was already eating out here in the streets. I was the biggest nigga in the streets, period, in LA. So whoever signed me got gifted with the next nigga that was gonna carry LA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. So your point is, I was already on fire. If anything, Dre scooped up the hottest young nigga in the streets, and it looked bigger than.
And guess what? It's like when the Coca-Cola brand acquires another powerhouse and then they merge. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, now you acquired them because they shit is hitting. It's like when Mark Zuckerberg bought Instagram. Like Instagram was already popping. So, but Facebook is like, let me just acquire that and make us stronger. That's what niggas did with the game, bro. Niggas didn't like create me, bro. Like I created myself in Cedar Block in Compton, gang banging and doing my mixtapes and going to the CVS to print CDs and going to Fry's to get the CD burner. And I became the hottest nigga with me and my brother and all my niggas and our whole movement in Compton. Niggas just acquired the hottest nigga in the streets at that time.
I get what you're saying, my brother. I love you for coming on here. I know you got to go to the studio. I'll be out there soon. I'm coming out there for Khaled. They're giving him the Walk of Fame star. So he asked me to speak. So I'll be in LA next week. I'll look you up.
Yeah, no, I got you. You know I love you, bro. Yeah, I heard you. You know I love you, man. I'm always here when you need me. And again, this was just me talking to my brother because I seen you on. I'm like, let me see what Joe on. And we chopped it up like we always do. I love you, bro.
Hey, loved it, man. Thank you for coming through the big show, man. It's the biggest in the land.
You know.
Love you, my brother.
You already know, man.
The game,
Illuminati,
baby. The game,
Illuminati,
baby.
Man. We
Illuminati, you never know. And you don't know who I know. That's how we keep the shit.